In this next system, what we're going to do that's different than the previous ones is we're going to enter our anchor in a way that I can release my partner. So that's useful for if my partner is incapacitated or in some way cannot stand up and unclip from an anchor if I were to just put him on a tether. So in this circumstance, we've come down in some previous rappel. We're going into the anchor. I can always go in direct because I might be standing up, but my partner is going to be on something releasable. That releasable thing can be using the rope itself. It could be used as a counterbalance in order to have some releasability, or I can use a whole separate object to make the releasability happen. Common objects for that would be a cordelette or a double length sling. Cordelette is nice because it's long and gives me a lot to work with. A double length sling is commonly on my harness as another great option. And I can clip it into his harness or girth hitch it into his harness. And then I will tie him off in a releasable way on the anchor. So in this case, I'm tying an Italian hitch. And then if I don't have enough cordage to tie this off with a mule and then an overhand, I can do a mariner, which is wrapping the rest of the tail around both strands and then tucking it through the two and clipping it off in some fashion. And this can be a locking carabiner or a non-locking carabiner. It's just kind of a safety pin after all that friction. Then once I have my partner on this system, I can later release him and lower him onto my next system. So what my next system is going to be is some system for rappelling. And again, this can be a counterbalance or a tandem rappel. If I've chosen to do a tandem rappel, like in this scenario where I've threaded both ropes, I will set myself up for a regular rappel on an extended rappel device, cinch that up all the way, put my backup on, so that my backup can be a 3-wrap prosthetic that I shorten so it doesn't reach my belay device, or I can play it safe and do an auto block, which is going to be inherently pretty short. And then once I connect that to a safety connection on my harness, like my belay loop, I can make sure that that's cinched up, the lengths work out, and then I will take myself off of the anchor, clip my partner into my rappel device, just like before. I can place my backup knot below, so in case I have something weird happen in the transition and I lose control, we don't go down further. I'm going to make sure that I weight the system first, and then I'm going to release the mariner and lower him onto this new system. So I've unclipped it, I've taken the tail out, I'm going to capture the brake strand, take out all of my wraps, and then lower him down onto our new system. And then at this point, I can clean up my anchor over here and then keep all that or transfer it to me, and then take out the knot, have full control, and keep rappelling.